Praise be to Jesus. We give God praise. We are still talking about Mephibosheth. So embedded in the story are codes. Previously, I spoke about the house of Machir, which is a ministry, a church. Now I want to talk about something else. So 2 Samuel chapter 9, I read from verse 6. Now when Mephibosheth, the son of Jonathan, the son of Saul, had come to David, he fell on his face and prostrated himself. Then David said, Mephibosheth. And he answered, here is your servant. So David said to him, do not fear, for I will surely show you kindness for Jonathan your father's sake, and will restore to you all the land of Saul your grandfather, and you shall eat bread at my table continually. We shall talk about the table later. But you see, this covenant between David and Jonathan, Mephibosheth knew nothing about the covenant, but he was the only beneficiary of that covenant. This is what happens when you accept Christ. There was what we call the pre-creation covenant between God the Father and God the Son, that I am going to make man, but I know man will fail. When man fails, you go and deliver man and bring him back. The Son said, I will do. We were not there, but we are the beneficiaries of that covenant between the Father and the Son. That is glory. So in this story, you can pick salvation from this story. Now let's continue to verse 8. Then he bowed himself and said, what is your servant that you should look upon such a dead dog as I? Now today I'm talking about the name Mephibosheth. Now there are two, I want to talk about the meaning of Mephibosheth. Now there is the pa, which means to cleave, but literally means to break apart. And there is the boshet, which means shame. So Mephibosheth means breaker of shame. So coded in his name from birth was the ability to break shame, yet he lived a life of shame, a life of recluse, a life of rejection, and because he was dropped. And my prayer for you today is that you will not live a life of shame. If you have been destined to break shame, the man was destined to be king. The man was destined to rule, but the man was living in shame. Your name is called glory, but you are living in shame. What must change? There must be a David sent to you. There must be a David sent to you to administer the mercy of God upon your life and restore you. He said, I am restoring all the land of your grandfather Saul to you. If restoration must come to you, it doesn't matter how lame you are in your feet. When the mercy of God shows up, you shall be delivered and you shall be restored. A breaker of shame, living in shame. He was living in rejection. But when David showed up, everything shame was rolled away. I pray for you that the destiny of your life will be restored. I pray that if you are going through shame, restoration is coming to you. For encoded in your name is glory, and you shall experience the glory of God when the mercy of God visits you. This is Pastor Edemadum. God bless you.